Love, Unrequited, or The Nightmare Song by William Schwenck, Gilbert, and Arthur Sullivan. Love, unrequited, robs me of my rest. Love, hopeless love, my ardent soul encumbers. Love, nightmare-like, lies heavy on my chest and weaves itself into my midnight slumbers. When you're lying awake with a dismal headache and repose is tabooed by anxiety, I conceive you may use any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is on fire and the bedclothes conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First your contraband goes and uncovers your toes, and your sheet slips demurely from under you. Then the blanket tickles you feel like mixed pickles so terribly sharp is a pricking. And you're hot and you're cross and you tumble and toss till there's nothing twixt you and the ticking. Then the bedclothes will creep to the ground in a heap and you pick 'em all up in a tangle. Next your pillow resigns and politely declines to remain at its usual angle, where you get some repose in the form of a doze with hot eyeballs and head of raking. But your slumbering teems with such horrible dreams that you'd very much better be waking. For you dream you're crossing the channel and tossing about in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a very small second-class carriage, and you're giving a treat, penny ice and cold meat, to a party of friends and relations. There are ravenous hot, and they all came on board at Slough Square and South Kensington stations. And bound on that journey you find your attorney who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. Well, you're driving like mad with a singular lad, by the ship's now a four-wheeler, and you're playing round games and he calls you bad names when you tell him that ties by the dealer. But this you can't stand, so you throw up your hand till you find you're as cold as an icicle. In your shirt, in your socks, the black suit with gold clocks, crossing Salisbury Plain on a bicycle. And he and the crew are on bicycles too, which they somehow rather invested in. And he's telling the TARS all the particulars of a company he's interested in. It's a scheme of devices to get at all prices, all goods from cough mixtures to cables, which tickle the sellers by treating retailers as though they were all vegetables. You get a good spaceman to plant a small tradesman, first take off his boots from a boot tree, and his legs will take root, and his fingers will shoot, and they'll blossom and bud like a fruit tree. From the greengrocer's tree you get grapes and brie pea, cauliflower, pineapple, and cranberries, while the pastry cook plant cherry brandy will grant apple puffs and fricoles and banberries. The shares are a penny, and ever so many are taken by Rothschild and Baring, and just as if you're allotted to you, you're awake with a shudder despairing. You're a regular wreck, with a creak in your neck, and no wonder you snore, for your head's on the floor, and you have needles and pins from your soles to your shins, yet the flesh is a creep, and the legs is asleep, and the cramp in your toes, and the fly in your nose, the flap in your lung, and the feverish stunt, and the felt as a tent, and the general sense that you haven't been sleeping in clover. But the darkness has passed, and it's daylight at last, and the night has been long. Ditto, ditto, my song. And thank goodness they're both